Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails to Azure Part 9. In the previous video we wrapped up the first day of Chapter 9 and when we awoke, Crossbell was covered in rain. So we're going out on a rainy day in Crossbell for I think the first time it's ever really, I don't think it really ever rained in the first game, at least outside of like maybe specific story sections. I don't think it ever like was raining when you could like walk around, right? Keep your speed to a minimum, please. There's usually more traffic on rainy days. That can be a problem due to how slippery the roads are. Be sure to be extra careful when driving in the rain. You hear that, Noel? Hey, SSS, I think you saw just yesterday your team owns one of those fancy Orbital cars now. Yeah, we do. It's the latest model from the Zeiss Central factory. What? An Orbital car by the ZCF? By any chance, do you know what the top speed is? We haven't quite tested it yet, but it's supposedly 150 or 1050 slug per hour. Goodness gracious, I didn't think the ZCF could reach such ludicrous speeds with their first car. That sure is something. I suppose that means we got 3 big manufacturers now. In that case, things are about to get a heck of a lot more interesting. I know, right? The competition's sure to heat up, which means the more beauties are sure to be developed. There she goes again. Noel and cars, a match made in heaven. So we're probably going to start things off with about 30 to 40 minutes of talking to NPCs, and then we will break, actually try and do like a little bit of story progress for maybe another 30 or so minutes, and in the episode. So the first part of this video, I'm just going to kind of section this off with like a YouTube chapter so that you can skip to the story stuff, or if you want to. And also, I'm not going to be able to record this entire video in one day. We're reaching the end of the first big Trails Azure recording session. We started it off with talking and we're going to end it with talking. I'll come back and probably record the second actual story half of the video next time. So we're not going to be as detailed when it comes to talking people or talking to people as we were in that very first session, just because it's not really feasible to spend 90 minutes to like 2 hours as more and more NPCs get added into the game as we progress. I just can't do that every single time the plot advances. That's too much. At that point, I would start to, like, instead of it being, like, a really fun thing, I'd be like, ah, gosh, I gotta talk to NPCs for a few hours. And, it wears down the voice as well, but let's, we're not gonna go to Downtown District. Important NPCs in Downtown District will wait. I'll go talk to you. I went shopping with Mei Ling today. She's not even ranking slow kids down, so they have way too much energy. So, like, any kind of, like, character, like major recurring characters, like anyone with a portrait we're going to talk to, characters that just like side stories you've kind of engaged with over the course of Zero, like say the brother and sister there. We'll talk to Fran's mom, or Noel and Fran's mom. So I hear you all have your own Orbital car. You don't say anything. You don't have to say anything. Allow me to apologize on Noel's behalf. I know exactly how she gets when it comes to cars. Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not like that, right guys? Well, I wouldn't say she's completely off the mark. Your eyes lit up like Septian crystals when you heard the specs. I thought you were going to squeal like a schoolgirl. I can explain. No, explain that. Explain what? That your mind went so blank that when you saw it that you don't remember any of that? Oh, adios. That sounds about right. Let's see, has the couple moved in yet? Oh, they probably have. They're not here, though. Ah, there they are. They're greeting. Hey, it's good to meet you. I hope I don't impose on you too much, neighbor. It's nice to meet you. Come on, Marie, say hello too. Nah. You seem like quite the happy family bond. Well, if you ever need my help with anything, don't be a stranger. Thank you, that's very kind. Hey, we're neighbors. I will also say my voice is like kind of dying now that I'm realizing this. I mean, we recorded a good bit today, but honestly, not that much. I guess it's my voice has gotten a little lax after taking a few days off from, well, not a few days off from recording, but a few days where I wasn't recording as much. Because, with the voice acting, this game doesn't, like, completely kill my voice. Like the way the original trilogy did, since we didn't play it with voice acting, or even just, like, the visual novel Let's Plays I do, where those absolutely murder my voice. Those punks in the red tracksuits in Downtown District hardly come anymore. They better not try and get off on paying their tabs. I'm putting the moves on Shanshan's friend Risha earlier. I tried putting the moves. I don't think she understood what I was getting at. She simply gave me her usual pleasantries and left for rehearsal. That girl must be so observed in her work with Arkansas that dating is the furthest thing from her mind. Well, also that and all the political assassinations. Don't worry, buddy. You'll get there one day. Now, as a part-time worker, maybe not, but, you know, maybe by the time you're 60, you'll have enough money saved up, and you can start your own restaurant, and then it'll fail, because the restaurant business, that kind of happens to a lot of people. What are you doing here? Sorry to chew on your grub, Tomas, but nothing beats a long lao. This is so good I'm thinking of ordering it again. What's a CGF guardsman doing here? Is that you, Alexi? Sergeant Major Seeker, fancy meeting you here. I'm on break, so I came to the city to grab a bite to eat. I'm not surprised you came all the way here from Tangram Gate just to get a lunch break. Tangram Gate? You mean the border at the end of the Eastern Highway? Yeah, it's one of Crossbell's border garrisons under the CGF's jurisdiction. We recently got a new deputy commander, so I've been pretty busy. I shouldn't be complaining when the work is... when your work is tough, too. So, let's try this again. I shouldn't be complaining when your work is tough, too, Sergeant Major. We're all rooting for you. I appreciate it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be recording this after all. I'm getting, like, very tongue-tied, like, already. Anybody in here? Back here? Man, I slipped on a puddle earlier and fell. Dang, that smarts. Wait, mind over matter, right? I heard that works. So, it's Fisherman's Guild? Still no fishing? Fishing is banned in the state of Crossbell. How's it going, Michelle? We've been getting more requests with the Orbital Net lately. We especially get a lot on these cruddy rainy days. The only problem is we're so busy that we have to reject the low priority ones. Sometimes we forward them to the SSS, so please find the time to do them. So that's why we're going around fetching umbrellas. Thanks, buddy. I'd like to take care of each and every one of them, but with our busy schedules, we need to be selective. Sometimes we forward them. Yeah. I'm on to you. Oh, what's your name again? Scott in Wenzel? Hey, look who it is! The SSS, haven't seen you guys in a while. I'm surprised I remember that. It's good to see you. I mean, I remember Scott because we saw him on the whatchamacallit. I guess we also saw Wenzel on the Bracer thing earlier. A few videos ago. You two must be Bracers. Talented looking ones at that. Hey, you're that downtown gang's... and you look like you'd be from the CGF. Ha, I get it now. You must be new recruits. But even Wazzy aside from a second, how'd you know, have you looked at yourself? Isn't it obvious? You don't look or act like any police officer I've ever seen. Take it from us Bracers, you did have an eye for it in this line of work. We'll take that to heart. You better. I'm sure we'll be crossing paths a lot from here on out. Let's keep doing our best for Crossbell's sake, yeah? Will do, buddy boy. You guys are a lot more reliable than we first met. We'll be assisting each other a lot more from here on out, so let's keep up the hustle. Can't knock the hustle, exactly. Anyone else? Where's Lynn and Aeolia? They are in St. Ursula. Oh, we can't go there yet. Anyone in the Harbor District? Really just the news place? I mean, obviously Noodle Man. What's up, Noodle Man? Nothing can stop the noodle. It takes perseverance to walk the path of the noodle. A little bit of rain isn't going to dampen my spirit. Yeah, but won't rain get in the noodles if you're not careful? Shut up, Lloyd. No one asked you. Probably should exchange stuff as well. But I might just wait and do that like in between videos. Or not really in between videos, but record this first half today and then maybe have a little bit of off-screen time to do orbit stuff. I understand Rains is visiting some ruins today. Grace wouldn't stop whining about her trusty assistant being gone. It's hard to believe Rains hasn't been with us for even a year. He's become so reliable in a short amount of time. Hey, you's after Ravange's old compound, huh? Doubt the Empire's gonna take too kindly to an Eastern Syndicate gaining more foothold right down the street. Foot down. Yep, that's the phrase. Oh boy, there's some shady business going on behind the scenes right now. Hey guys, back on the trail again. I guess you could say that. How's your investigation on Heyu? Don't ask. It's been like pulling teeth. I tried looking into other potential bidders, but came up empty. Look, at this rate, Heyu's gonna snatch up the whole compound. That's not good. That's about all I can learn without sticking my nose into places people really don't want it to be. So I'm staying in the office today and catching up on a few assignments that have piled up. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna write an article on the SSS being back in action. If you have any comments or photos you want to use, lay them on me. You're welcome to use one of the photos from my club if you want. We just had new ones taken for next year's calendar. Anything but that, please. Wazzy has a calendar? So, asking the question the fans want to know, is it shirtless? Hey, y'all can't come back here. We're never gonna learn. Just accept it. I'm gonna dump all the little things on him. So where's the blind dude that we're supposed to talk to is not here. They still will not let us on the second floor, even though we saved the city. So we can go pop by the IBC. Oh, his vehicle's here. I wonder if we can find all Dieter. Oh wait, we're actually supposed to come here for the quest. Whoops. Let me walk back out.
早速受付のランフィーさんに取り次いでもらいましょうか。
おや、諸君は。
ディーター市長。
それにマリアベルさん。
今日は IBC の方にいらしていたんですね。
ああ、銀行での仕事が随分溜まっていたのでね。
Sir, you're the mayor. I feel like that should take priority.
ついさっき一通りの仕事を済ませてきたところなのだよ。
皆さん、こうして顔を突き合わせるのも。
No sexual assault. No sexual assault.
エリーも元気にしていたかしら。おかげさまで先日支援課も再始動したところよ。どれどれ。
No sexual assault.
ちょっとベル。
I have a feeling that whistle line from Wazzy is going to get a lot of use if the game keeps being this horny.
健康状態は良好のようですわね。この柔らかく温かな感触、死体の下に確かに感じるしなやかな筋肉の手応え。たまりませんわ。もういちいちいかがわしい言い方をしないでちょうだい。ところでロイドさん、私に何の断りもなくエリーにちょっかいを出してませんわね。
Pass. Lloyd's got better prospects.
ロイドさんは危険人物ですし、定期チェックは当然のことですわ。
I mean, no offense to Ellie, but
もしそのような行動を取ったことが発覚した場合、分かっていますわね。
should anybody tell her about red hair?
警戒されてるね。
もうベルったら。
やれやれベル、せっかく久しぶりに会ったのだからもう少し自重したまえ。改めて久しぶりだね、諸君。新メンバーのノエル君とワジ君も馴染んでいるようで何よりだ。
Yeah, why'd you let Wazzy in? I mean, no offense, I like Wazzy a lot, but I'm just surprised you did it.
特務支援課の再始動、この場を借りて祝わせていただこう。
Like, I don't know if it's actually just because he's so unbelievably optimistic about people, or if he knows something we don't.
支援課への推薦の件、改めて礼を言わせてもらうよ。
動力車の支給の件もありがとうございました。あんな素敵な動力車を運転できるなんて夢みたいですよ。
君たちの役に立てたなら幸いだ。私も新市長となった甲斐があったというものだよ。市長と IBC 総裁、この2つを両立させるのは。
Well, I mean, you don't take public office and then keep doing your, like, running the CE. You kind of, like, are expected to hand that off, at least while you're mayor.
お父様の場合、お忙しいのはほとんどご自分のせいでしょうけど。
It's also kind of a conflict of interest, but
何でもかんでも引き受けて
whatever.
手伝わされるこちらの身にもなってほしいものですわ。
すまないベル。クロスベルのためを思うと手の抜きどころがわからなくてね。ついつい身の丈以上の仕事を引き受けてしまいがちなのだよ。
おじい様もおじ様のバイタリティには感心していらっしゃるみたいです。彼のような若い政治家こそ今のクロスベルに必要なのだとよく嬉しそうにおっしゃっていますよ。
And then he nudges Ellie in the ribs and says, right, run for office, please, do it.
大先輩のマクダイル議長にそう言われると照れてしまうな。とはいえ私も政治家としてはまだまだ駆け出しの若造だ。まだまだいろいろと勉強させてもらわなくてはね。
ああ、お父様、 そろそろ新市長ビルの方で打ち合わせのお時間ですわ。
おっと、そうだったか。それでは諸君、私はこれで失礼させていただくとしよう。
すみません、なんだかお引き止めしてしまって。
いやいや、そんなことはないさ。おかげでリラックスできたよ。何か困ったことがあったらいつでも言ってくれたまえ。他ならぬ君たちのためなら惜しみなく助力させて。
The SSS could use a small loan of 1,000,000 mira. And by loan we mean please give us 1,000,000 mira. Dear God, I want to buy a hamburger.
おじさまもベルもお体にだけは気をつけてください。ありがとう、エリー。それでは失礼させていただきますわね。お疲れ様でした。
Just saying, before you, Mayor Crows, I got sleep at an inn for 200 mira.
相当忙しい。
Now inflation's gone up 100%.
月末の通商会議。
Actually, maybe it always was 400 mira. I know some things are more expensive, okay?
分刻みのスケジュールなのは間違いないと思うわ。
昨日の動力者といい、僕らのためにいろいろと手を回してくれてるみたいだしね。ああ、忙しすぎて体を壊さないよう気をつけてほしいけど、とにかく今はロバート主任の仕事を引き受けるとしようか。
はい、受付の方に取り次いでいただきましょう。
Yeah, let's not do that. I didn't actually mean to come in here. Yeah, okay. So, accidental little dose of story there. We've already messed up in my plan to do a uninterrupted string of NPC talking followed by story. Theoretically, I guess I could edit that around and, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll remember to do that, but possibly one thing we could do is just, so we can't, I mean, that's listed as an entrance, but we can't go in yet on the map. Won't let us go into Heyu. You know, I could just kind of link up that section of the story with, when we actually go and do that quest later. What shape does a raindrop have? The shape of a raindrop? What? Maybe I can see it if I squint hard enough. Lady, you deserve to be pushed in the water for that saying something that's stupid. How's it going, old uncle? Special guest is going to make his way over here later today. I can't wait to talk to him. What special guest? He's a famous journalist by the name of Nielsen who goes all over the continent. I think he should be here soon enough. I'd love to introduce you all to him. Talking to a famous international journalist does sound pretty interesting. We'll try and stop by later for free then. Okay. So maybe we can't find him yet? How's the dissertation going? I'm not sure why, but I seem to make excellent progress in my research during rainy days. Maybe the pitter-patter of the rain helps me concentrate on my research instead of distractions. The director is restless because Nielsen will be visiting today. He was looking forward to it very much. Adios' visage became veiled in tears. The droplets fell to the earth and spread throughout the world. The people could do nothing but simply gaze. What happened next? The people could do nothing but simply gaze. Did I say that already? How much more information do you want? It's a children's book. Anything going on in here? Wait, was I supposed to... Wait, were we supposed to come in here? I'm not very good at this whole not procking the story thing, am I? Oh, thank you for coming, SSS. We're here about the request. We have new members helping us out too. A pleasure. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, and you as well. The Civic Center, huh? Feels weird having to say that now. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the idea that this isn't City Hall anymore. It'll take some getting used to, true, since soon all City Hall functions will take place in the new building. In the meantime, the Civic Center is still performing some duties as a branch office. In that sense, it still has its uses. Good to know. And yes, this reception desk will continue to operate as the point of contact for several city services. However, there's still some confusion among the citizenry, leading to a lot of misguided inquiries. Sorry, that's not what you came here for. No problem, sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Bureaucracy really isn't my thing, so next time we're gonna have to check and make sure exactly which areas we're not supposed to go to, so we don't absentmindedly walk into here. If it were up to me, this entire area would be absorbed into the entertainment district. Civil service by day, nightclub by night. I'm sure the SSS would be more popular than ever if we made that happen. Why would we have a hand in that? What would our support request be? Our duties to protect and serve, not prepare and serve alcohol, Wazzy. Though it would be kind of fun. See, Noelle. That's the energy I'm looking for, girly. Anyway, Lloyd, aren't you forgetting the reason why we're here? Ah, yes, the strip club. I mean, support request. Sorry, about our support request then. Allow me to explain. I'm sure you're all aware of what a change of residence notice is. It's required anytime a citizen of the city plans to change addresses. Recently, we found some suspicious names on some... Haven't we done this before? Suspicious? That's right, the names didn't belong to anyone registered within the city, to be precise. And we also found... The few we found also weren't listed under any property or business. I was hoping you could look into each address these notices came from. Just to be safe, I'd also like to check out the prior residents as well. In other words, you want us to confirm the status of the previous and current tenant at each address, right? And if there's a possibility this is a criminal matter, then we can't ignore it. Of course we'll investigate this. Yes, we must. I assume you have a list of all the suspicious addresses. Do you happen to know the whereabouts of each of the previous tenants, though? No, we only know the location of the people who moved. The others are all unaccounted for. Naturally, that's where we come in. In that case, it's best to start at the addresses the suspicious forms came from. We might be able to learn something about the previous residents from investigating them. Yeah, that should work. May we have a list of the addresses? Quit making me say addresses, okay? Like, my tongue is, like, rebelling against me every time I try and say it. I have a copy ready for you. Okay, well, hold on to this. Looks like there are a total of 3 places of interest. Residential district. Ellie, do you recognize this address? Oh, yeah, that's the house right next to Grandfather's. Ah, yeah, that's the Bond family, right? The residents are the High Bloods. Is this the name of a company? A stockbroker named Bond was living there with his family last I knew. Yes, the name listed as the previous resident. Stockbroker named Bond. Wasn't he one of the Gnosis victims during the cult incident? Yes, I'm fairly sure of it. I heard the family was going through a rough time following the incident, but I didn't know they'd moved. No way, do you think they got wrapped up in something else? We can't say for sure, but Bond did submit a change of residence notice. It says he moved to East Street on the 2nd floor of the Acacia Apartments. That's the place to the left of the Bracer Guild. Yeah, we've been there. Just a few minutes ago, actually. The residential district in East Street. We'll have to investigate each address to get to the bottom of this. The next address is also in East Street. I know this address. It should belong to the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current resident is the Imperial Fishing Club. I've never heard of anything like that. Weren't you a member of the Fisherman's Guild, Lloyd? Have you heard anything from the other members? Yeah, I've been kind of busy lately and haven't had nearly as much time for fishing as I'd like. There's also no new address listed for the Fisherman's Guild. Could it be that they just changed their name? I suppose we'll find out when we get there. The last address is on the 1st floor of the Lotus Heights in the downtown district. Gaither was the name of the previous tenant, so there's no... Oh, is that the place that was locked? The new tenant's name is Sean Arnhem. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. Is that the guy who writes a book? I feel like I've seen that name in one of the books in the game. Yeah, he's the guy who wrote, it's either A Boy Gets Put Into the Soup or the one about the nurse lady. I can't remember. I mean, the boy doesn't actually get put into the soup. That was just a joke I remember making. The one about the witch or whatever. He wrote, yeah, Mark and the Witch of the Deep... I can't believe I remember that. He wrote Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. It's one of the most popular children's book series at the library. Remember, Lloyd, we came across the name while we were investigating the Revanche hideout? Ah, yeah, that's right. It was the password to a door, wasn't it? That stupid fucking... I'm still mad. I can't believe a famous author would choose to live downtown. Me neither, considering he's been dead for years. Wait, what? Oh, right. I knew that. Sounds like our investigation has evolved into a ghost hunt. Sorry about all this. We try to be careful about these things, I swear. It's fine, we understand now. Must be a busy time for the Civic Center with the new mayor in office and the relocation in progress. Yeah, the ones who should be apologizing are the people who submitted these dubious forms. Yeah, I suppose you're right. The SSS will take care of this. Let's get our investigation started right away. We'll report back to you once you confirm the situation at each of these addresses. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you. Okay. Didn't really... I mean, let's just check where the other one is so I don't go wandering into it by accident as well. Not the help manual. Suspicious housing. Don't go to the bakery. Got it. Because I was gonna walk into the bakery to talk to old Oscar boy. What purpose would there be starting at less than half capacity? We have so many same-day cancellations. This is why I hate giving advice to amateurs. I made this business opportunity seem like it's made this business opportunity seem like a big fat mistake. Yeah, okay. Please, sorry, my voice. My tongue, really. Just, it's like turned to mush. Patrolling on rainy days isn't easy, even if it's just but I also don't want to stop playing. So it's like, there's a conflict there. Make sure to stay dry and don't catch a cold, alright? CBD was completely restructured after the dismissal of the former commissioner and Mayor Cross's election into office. With that comes new challenges in our organization, but I wholeheartedly believe we're making progress. I think people will be expecting more from the SSS than ever before. Keep doing your best, everyone. Fran and I will support you here to the best of our ability. Can I get a little payday? Just a little smidgen of Mira. $500. A U material. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks, we will. Of course, we'll see to it that we visit. Hey, everyone. You came at just the right time. Wait, no, don't give me a... There's something very important I'd like to discuss with Noah. I mean, Miss Seeker. What's going on, Fran? You never look this serious. Listen, can I really not call you Noah when we're on duty? Oh, Fran. And here I was thinking there was some sort of emergency. Didn't I explain it several times when my transfer to the SSS was decided? I told you that if we're going to work together, you have to stay professional and objective while on duty. But, Miss Seek... Well, I can't do it. You always be Noe to me. Can't you give her a break, Noelle? It's not that big a deal. That's right, here in France, say Miss Seeker simply doesn't sound right. And we can't have her hesitating on what to call you if there were some sort of crisis. I guess so, but... See, me not calling you Noe could even get everyone killed. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I have no choice but to call you Noe. Plus, weren't you ordered to loosen up while in the special support section? We could always take it up with the chief. Why is he going for the jugular? Oh, for the love of audios, fine. Haha, score 1 for Franny. Thanks for all the help, guys. Well then, good luck out there, Noe. Oh, come on, you don't have to say it like that too. Just this once. So she says. Noelle never stood a chance. Oh, it feels so good to get that out of my system. I was starting to have Noe withdrawals. Now that it's settled, I can get back to my work and do my job right. Oh, come on, you can't seriously mean it was affecting your job performance. You heard Ellie, calling you Noe is a matter of life and death. That goes double for me. Rest peacefully, professionalism. I hardly knew you. Come on, Noelle, it'll be fine. Yeah, that was great. Hey, so what's up with those kids you arrested and charged with reckless driving yesterday? We couldn't just leave them be. Unfortunately, as foreigners, they were able to leave with only a fine. Though if it keeps them from driving like lunatics on the city streets for a day, at least we've done something. Talk about finding a silver line. Had they been Crossbellians, those punks would be behind bars right now and we'd be beating the hell out of them. I mean, treating them humanely as prisoners. Not that we can do, or detainees. Not that we can do much about that. It's up to the diet to make that possible someday. Yeah, and until then, it's uphill sledding for us. Yesterday, did some sort of accident happen in the city that we missed? The foreigners driving like crazy. Sure, we're not under as much pressure from the dieter type brass, but the state still has a heap of problems to deal with. I need a vacation. Where am I going to get to take it? When am I going to get to take it easy? Where am I going to get to take it easy? I don't know what he said, dude. Anyone scared of a little bit of rain can't call themselves a real gambler. Rain or shine, I'm gonna... Oh, that also reminds me. Never went to the hotel, dude. I completely forgot about the hotel. You know, I don't mind passing the time at a hotel like this, but if you ask me, I think it'd be better to spend at the casino. Actually, even like consciously when we were originally talking to people, I was like, oh, remember to come back to the hotel, and then I just completely forgot. So is Chickadee still here? Like... we never really established what Girly was doing, whose name completely escapes me. But you know, Zen's lady friend. So, you know, she kind of like shows up, and then they never really like, you know, elaborate on what the hell she's doing in the game. I don't know if that's gonna pop back up again in Azure or what. How much does it cost here? I don't actually want to do it. I just want to see how much it costs. 800 Mira. Ludicrous. Lady Ilia, the rain won't put out my burning passion for you! It's days like this that separate us from the other fans. Lady Ilia, Rixa, we love you! We appreciate the visit, SSS, but however, get the fuck out. We forgot to inform you that everyone is busy preparing for this afternoon's performance. Oh, we're sorry, I didn't realize this was a bad time. Well, it's not got any particular reason for coming. We can visit another time. Farewell until then. Sorry to bother you, sir. Fine, I didn't want to talk to them anyway. Also closed? Perfect time to spend all day in our casino. Okay, no, you're just standing under the awning. Figured since the previous 2 spins were red, the next one would be black. I guess that kind of simple logic doesn't work with gambling. I mean, technically, and there is a gambling strategy that involves just doubling down every time and putting it on black. The only problem is that either A, you run out of money, or B, you hit the bet limit on the table. But that is an actual gambling strategy of just putting or doubling your initial bet every time it's wrong and putting it on black or something like that. I maybe didn't explain it that well, but I can't remember what it's called. Speaking of Randy, has he not returned to the SSS as well? He told me he was whisking himself away to the CGF for a little while. Not yet, but he should be back soon. Very well. Could you do me a favor and tell him to stop by when he comes back? He owes me money. Let him know I've got a bottle of wine waiting to celebrate his return. Also, he owes me money. After we're off duty, of course. That old bat can say whatever she wants. Ain't gonna stop me from gambling. This is the life I was born for. Ho ho ho! How's the Haywurst doing? My mind starts to wander when I'm alone like this. For instance, that purple-haired girl who saved Colin that one time. Are we fated to never meet again, after all? Wouldn't even know where to begin. It's simply a hope I can't let go of yet. If I ever get the chance, I would love to offer that girl my gratitude. That girl, Rin, she's long since gone to Librel with Estelle and Joshua. I'm sure there's still a wealth of emotions for her to sort through, but I do believe she'll come back one day. Eventually. So are they out on the town? Oh, a car magazine. Can I read the car magazine? No. Noelle, you know anything about this? No. Oh, this tastes so good. But like the car, what are you doing? Oh, are you for the cooking class? Oh, Colin snatched a cookie. What a mischievous little boy. Bond's family used to live on this street, but they moved away recently. They said their goodbyes before they left, but I haven't heard from them since. I hope they're alright. Anything else to say, maybe? Man, that dialogue with the music makes it, like, extra sad. Oh, old man's not sitting out there. Let's not go into the house. Don't go in the house. Oh, the car. It's one expensive-looking horrible car. I got the sense someone is overcompensating. Something like this is always a riot when the owner can't match up. Yeah, let's not mess around with any homes yet. Jeez, go away, stupid rain. There's nothing more depressing than this. I need to hurry up so I can go home. What's up? I sent Momo on an errand to the bakery earlier. She's taking an awfully long time. Maybe I didn't give her clear enough instructions about which bed to bring. Oh yeah, don't go to the bakery. Don't go to the bakery, dude. I know you want to go to the bakery, but don't do it. And we can actually kind of afford some ingredients or spending, especially on the cheap stuff. Okay, maybe not that many. Yeah, maybe we're spending a little too freely, but I mean, from based on the first game, food's actually pretty useful, so it's definitely worth probably the investment. Now maybe we shouldn't spend our every last penny on it, but we do still have a lot of Sapith to trade in, so we're not completely poor. Rainy leather has its charms, and that makes for some great scenery. It takes skill to capture photos in the rain, but it is plenty of fun. How's it going? My husband is director. Yeah, we know. That allowed him to become friends with a famous reporter years ago. Whenever they meet up, they get into academic discussions like you wouldn't believe. They're like two little boys with overactive imaginations. Do you like how she explains who her husband is? It's like, come on, Lloyd knows. I think. It'd be pretty awkward if he didn't. Did they restock the chest down there? Those dang chest gremlins, they're at it again. Let's see, what other places are there to go? I know we missed a few places I can think of. Well, I can't think of them actually, but I know. I mean, how's it going, Amelia? I've been keeping an eye on what's happening with the Refanche line. Well, not that it'll matter for long. I bet that Hey will take control of it soon. Should have bought it and resold it at a higher price. That's right, Amelia also works in real estate. Who can afford that? Anything going on over here? Door's locked. Won't be a problem. Anybody in here? I was just sleeping like a log. I always come to Garante after I'm done with my hostess work. It's comfy and quiet here so I can get a good night's rest. I believe Hei's trying to snatch up Revanche's old compound. If they succeed, they'll have a significant foothold in Crossbell's underworld. Oh yeah, I remember. We need to go talk to Grimwood. I was like, there's at least like another portrait character we should go talk to. Yeah, let's go. And plus maybe the journalist guy will be there maybe? I don't know if we just can't find him at all right now because we need to come back later when he's at the library. But I was told to keep a lookout for him, so it appears Hei's acquisition of the old Revanche compound is proceeding smoothly. I worry deeply about what may happen if it were to fall into the wrong hands. Or their hands. So do I. It would be a problem. Yes, though there may be nothing we can do about it. Goodness, even now these problems continue to plague Crossbell. I'm even receiving more consultation requests as of late. Mr. Grimm must have been working tirelessly. He needs to learn to take a break. Who are you? Let's see, any other places? Anyone down at the station? Weather doesn't affect a train fanatic's daily activities. The rain can make the train cars glisten even more beautifully than before. Can we go in the station? Usually it doesn't let us go in the station unless we have to. Don't have any business outside the city. Anyone down here? We lost our key. We went to Ginton. We went to the... Did we go to the department store? I don't actually remember. Welcome on the dreariest of days. There's never a bad time to shop at the Times department store. If I don't smile, they'll fire me. Daughter's meaning to come up with a new menu for a juice stand. Thanks to the rain, she can stay at home today and make some headway on it. Where do you think she got that ambition of hers? Shout out to Juice Lady. I can always remember what to buy even without a list. Why doesn't my memory work like that when I'm taking tests too? Oh, this Mishy plushie is so cute. Can I have one, Southwark? Surely, 500 Mira, please. I meant like for free? That's not what I meant. I'm asking you to give it to me as a present. And why do I have to do that exactly? It's because we're co-workers, obviously. Huh? That's not how it works. I get if it were her birthday or something, but why should I just give Janetta a gift? Gotta make money, man. You're so mean. Healing bombs, antidotes, also need some stimulants. Is he preparing a first aid? Oh yeah, you're going to the ruins, right? EP charges, guess I don't need those. I'll just go with a few smoke grenades just to be on the safe side. Who are you? You look familiar. Oh, you're just a regular citizen? I guess just the pink hair makes you stand out. I want a large Mishy plushie really bad, but they're so expensive. Should I save my money for the large one, or should I go with the economical small one today? What to do? Or maybe I should just go all in on Mishy coin. Figured out a cool way to kill some time. I call it people watching. All kinds of people come to this place, so it never gets boring. Seen any blind guys around here? You on the roof? Probably not. Wait. I wonder why the rainy city makes my heart flutter. There's something so melancholic about the city that I can hardly stand it. Well. Oh, I didn't even see you guys over there. That guy's the manager, isn't he? Dang, I wasn't expecting such great customer service. What a gentleman. A gift for coming in on a rainy day? Wow, this place is ritzy. We going to the restaurant? Anyone in here? How's it going, Floette? Ving Sep's atmosphere is different when it rains outside. The sound of the restaurant mixed with the rain make for the perfect ambiance. Can't leave Celto on his own or he won't develop as a chef. Oh yeah, we should have talked to the guy in the back, right? You're a bud, man. Cooking is a creative art. Next time I create a new dish, it's bound to shock the entire continent. By the way, I'm waiting on those two ladies sitting around at the table near the entrance. Haha, this is my chance to impress. It's time I bring out their food. Like anything else, you need to have some solid fundamentals when cooking. For example, even abstract painters are still good realists, you know? I wish Celto would figure that out sooner rather than later. You guys are still eating? You've been eating for a day. Get out of here. Yeah, but there's like no sense in crying about it. You just have to think of a way to enjoy yourself indoor when it rains. So we'll wrap things up. There's one last place I want to check for the journalist guy. There's the villa. I like to lose myself in my hobby on rainy days such as this. What's that you ask? Handicrafts, of course. I've been stitching a quilt lately. Oh, it's both fun and stimulating. My car is getting absolutely soaked right now. What I wouldn't give to have a garage. Well, no matter. I'll have it washed tomorrow. Wash tomorrow? You can wash your car every time it rains? Man, it's got too much money. City Hall, or rather the Civic Center, was designed by my grandfather. He was an amazing architect who had a hand in designing almost every public building in the city. I've long aspired to be that kind of architect. Helping to design the new City Hall building makes it feel like life has come full circle. My husband often tells me about his grandfather. He was an amazing architect and the measuring stick my husband has been comparing himself to. In fact, he may have a little bit of a complex. He tries his hardest though, so that's good enough for me. I hardly ever see the third floor tenant due to my poor timing, but I actually ran into her this morning. She told me her name was Sully and that she's an apprentice for Arkansas. She must not have had her debut yet. I'll have to keep my eye on her. That apartment is Ilya, isn't it? Sully's been staying with her. She's yet to realize that the real tenant is Ilya. Anything on the side passage? Well, I think we'll have to, and we're not going to end the video here, but I think I'm going to take a pause here, and then next time, we will, or not next time, but, you know, when I come back, we will go do some story stuff. Because I believe we've kind of talked to everyone, unless I think of someone that we didn't talk to. So I work indoors. We got no money. What am I doing? Well, we could turn in a little bit, but I'll wait until we go to the IBC to turn in our Sapith for the very marginally higher amount of dollar dues we can get doing that. But yeah, we'll stop here, and I'll be right back, I mean, to do some story stuff. We'll probably just go to the IBC and do that since we did a good amount there. See you in a second. Alright, so we're back. New day. Time to finish off this video. I think we're supposed to be heading over to the IBC, right? I'm trying to think if I did anything off screen after I finished recording yesterday. I did do some orbment stuff, unlocked a few slots, maybe bought some new stuff. This is the state of the team right now. I'm still not putting like a ton of thought into like exactly how we're building everyone, just kind of like, because the problem is like even if we want to prioritize like higher level spells, we can't really cast them too much because they're so expensive. So I don't really know if there's too much of a reason to be going for them. Now I do remember that there is a pretty big gap between like the spell tiers in this game, like the power level like kind of shoots up a lot. So like I remember being kind of surprised in Zero about like how strong some of the higher tier spells are if you actually get them early. So as we progress, we'll probably want to be a little bit more interested in prioritizing everyone, but for now we're just kind of filling out slots. How's it going?
ランフィーさん。あら、エリー様に支援課の皆様。
エプスタイン財団のロバーツ主任に依頼された件なんですが。
ああ、その件でしたら承っておりますわ。お取り次ぎいたしますので、少々お待ちくださいませ。
Oh, there he
やあ
is.
君たち
お疲れ様です、ロバーツ主任。
Oh, I forgot about it. Such a banger, dude.
依頼を見て来てくれたんだよね。いやー
I mean, it's just
本当に
dance
助かるよ
music. You gotta dance with it.
ぜひともやってもらいたい仕事だったんだ。
Gotta vibe in your seat a little bit.
なんだか楽しそうな内容だったよね。なんとかってサービスの最終テストがどうとか。
確かポムットでしたね。なんだかどこかで聞いたことのある名前ですね。
Yeah, those are those things that we sometimes kill and we get a bunch of money out of it, or not money, sapith.
言われてみれば確かに。
きっと楽しいと思うよ。それじゃあ早速だけど仕事を受けてもらえるかな。
Absolutely.
もちろんです。
それでは仕事の内容を説明してもらえますか。
Absolutely not.
任せてくれ。実は近いうちにポムットという動力ゲームを配布する予定でね、市内の動力ネット端末所有者に向けて開発を進めていたところなんだ。
What? Playing games over the internet? That sounds crazy.
動力ゲーム？
それってビリヤードやポーカーみたいなものとは違うのかい？
まあ一定のルールにのっとって勝敗や得点を競うという点では似たようなものかな。最も異なるのは端末の画面上のものを動かして遊ぶってとこ。
Dude, that'll never catch on. You're crazy, Roberts.
なんだかすごそうですね。
Man, remember in the first Trails in the Sky game when I was like, wow, orbits are so cool. They got like lanterns, and now it's like, let's play freaking video games, yo.
それじゃあ
It's been like 3 in-game years, maybe not even that long. I can always get fuzzy on the actual timeline specifics. I think it's only been like, what, like maybe 2 years since the start of Trails 1?
もちろんこのポムットのテストをしてほしいんだ。プログラムを組む以上バグは出てしまうものだからテストの繰り返しは必須なんだよね。
でもその程度のテストなら財団でもできるんじゃないのかい？
このテストは少し前からティオ君に手伝ってもらってたんだけど、実は2つほど問題があってね。どうして
2つの問題。
She's too good at the video game?
まず1つ目だけど、ティオ君は時々
Oh, she is too
シ
good.
ステムを持ち出してた
She
んだよ
activates her
ね
aimbot and just pawns all the noobs, man.
だからちょっと有用なデータを取れたとは言い難いというか。
A4 システムっていうとティオちゃんが何度か使っていたあれね。前にちょっとだけ教えてもらったわね。
ああ、確か動力端末や魔道場を扱うときに使っているシステム。
この際だから改めて僕から説明しておこうかな。 A1 システムとはティオ君の胸部プロテクターに内蔵されたシステムの名称だ。オーバルスタッフによるノーウェイトでの動力魔法の発動やティオ君の高速処理能力、それらを補助するというのが主な機能になるかな。
And of course, the third function is pawning noobs in video games.
このシステムを使いこなすのはかなりの適性が必要なんだけどね。
全然簡単じゃないような。
やっぱりティオちゃんがいないとこの手の話題は厳しいわね。
要するにそのシステム自体がテストには適さないってことかな。
まあね。なんでも A4 システムで常人じゃ組めないような大連鎖を組んだりして圧勝を重ねてたらしい。ヨナ君がテストに付き合ってたらしいけど。
Oh, is this maybe gonna be the Tetris thing that Tio and Yona play?
あ、でもティオ君がずるいとか
I mean,
言
that
ってる
sounds
わ
like
け
what
じゃ
you're
ないからね。
saying.
くれぐれもティオ君に
She's like
おかしな
overclocking
こと
her
は言わ
brain.
ないでくれよ。
はあ。
Tio's far away. She can't hurt you, okay?
動
you can get out of this abusive relationship, Roberts.
理由はどういったものなんですか？
ああ、もう一つはこのゲームが対戦ゲームってところにあるんだ。さっきもちょっと触れたけど、このゲームは遠方の端末同士で遊ぶことができるんだ。だからどうしても市内での実地テストがやりたかったってわけさ。
なるほど、そういうことですか。それにしても離れた場所同士で遊べるって結構すごいことですね。
だろう。
Once again, this is an urgent request. The city of Crossbell would just collapse if we didn't go play a video game. Maybe Mayor Cross is actually doing a good job after all. If these are the most important problems that Crossbell has.
例えばこんな雨の日にも家の中にいながら友達と楽しめるしね。
へえ、すごい時代になりましたね。
ちょっと話はそれたけど、まあ事情はそんなところかな。ってことで君たちにはこれをプレゼントしよう。
Pom Pom Party Beta.
これはメモリークォーツですか？
そのメモリークォーツに完成直前のポムットのデータが入ってる。それを支援下の端末にインストールすればすぐに遊べるはずだよ。
インストール、要するに端末にプログラムを組み込む作業ですよね。前にティオちゃんがやっているのを見たことがあるし、なんとかなると思うわ。
それじゃあエリー、よろしく頼むよ。
うんうん、心強いね。それとこいつも渡しておくよ。僕のエニグマの番号。
We don't need your
ポ
phone
ムット
number,
のア
dude.
カウントだ。
We'll pass on that.
アカウント。
This is all just an elaborate ruse for him to get one more member on his friends list.
ちょっと待ってください。立て続けに難しい用語が。
I need it for my daily bonus.
要するにネットワーク上で使用する名前みたいなものなんだが、
Why does it say Pussy Slayer 69 on here?
まあ対戦を遊ぶために必要なものとだけ考えてくれればいいよ。難しいことは置いといていいから、とりあえずベータ版をインストールするときに一緒に入力してくれればいい。その後エニグマで連絡をくれたら次の手順を教えるからね。
I mean, really, his online username would definitely be like Tio's #1 fan or something like that, or Step on Me Tio-chan, something along those lines. That'd probably be more accurate.
はい、お任せください。とりあえず支援下に戻るとしよう。
What do you mean this username's already taken?
そうしましょう。
All right. Are we going down below, or what am I doing again? Head back over. Head back to the SSS building. All right, give me a ring on your Enigma. Got it. Talk to you soon, Chief Roberts. Hey, I've been wondering, is it really all right to install a game on a police terminal? That's a good point, especially coming from you, Wazzy. Do you think we should ask Chief Sergey for permission? Don't worry about it. I already got the department's approval when I set up the support request. I told them the beta test was good for the growth of the Orbital network, and they agreed, no problem. Oh, so you lied. Is that the truth, or did he manage to pull one over on the CPD? You have to be cunning to be the man in charge of Crossbell's Orbital network. Alright, well, can I turn in stuff? Look at that slightly higher rate. Oh boy, 5% more Sapith for me, baby. I mean, we do need money, because we literally have $0. We are extremely poor. It's, we don't really use wind quartz all that much, or earth. So there. We have enough money to buy one serving of noodles. That's it. The glorious noodles, we cannot feed more than one set of persons. That's maybe the most butchered sentence I've ever said in my life, but it's like when you start a sentence sometimes and like you don't know, like you know you've messed up from the outset, and you're like, what do? Do I start over and make a fool of myself, or do I try and maybe somehow reach a logical conclusion to this sentence? And 9 times out of 10 it doesn't work, and you just make yourself look like a complete idiot as you just string together words that just, they don't flow into each other. They don't make sense in the order that they're arranged. I did also try and look around and talk to people again. No real important NPC conversations I was able to find. Went over to West Street, talk to Henri's sister, you know, her journey to apparently her thing is that she tries to walk to everywhere in the world without a car or an airship because she's a weirdo, but also doesn't know how to work a map. And I feel like there was someone else we talked to that was kind of it was like a slightly humorous line of dialogue. Not really important, but just a little humorous.
ロバーツ主任によると、このメモリークォーツを端末にインストールするんだったな。
I still was not able to find the old Nielsen, so I don't know if he maybe just like shows up a little bit later or what. Because I mean, we saw people talking about him, but we could not find the man himself.
それじゃ、よろしく頼むよ、エリ。
ええ、やってみるわ。
Ellie installed the beta version of Pom Pom Party onto the terminal. The terminal immediately locked down and demanded to be paid 100,000 rupees.
もらっていたロバーツ主任のアカウントも入力しておいたわ。
へえ、結構手際がいいじゃない。
ほんとエリーさんっていろいろなことに詳しいですよ
I
ね。
mean, come on, all she probably did was pop it in the slot and hit like install.
政治や法律のことなんかにも知識も豊富みたいですし。
これに関してはティオちゃんがやっているのを見ていたというだけだ。
It's like when your parents/grandparents think you're a genius because you know how to reset the wireless router.
説明書なんかもあったし、よく読めばそんなに難しいことでもなかったわ。
いや、でも正直助かるよ。俺なんかやっと端末のキーボードに慣れたくらいだからさ。
どういたしまして。それでロバーツ主任に連絡を入れればいいのかしら。
ああ、早速かけてみるよ。
やあ、ロイド君、うまくインストールできたかな？
ええ、大丈夫です。次はどうすれば？
Well, just add me on your friends list first thing. That's the most important thing.
それじゃあ一つ僕と対戦してみようか。端末からポムットを起動してみてくれ。そこに僕の
You're gonna have to open the command menu and put /install/ I mean, I don't remember how. I mean, I don't really have too much experience with like DOS stuff.
そうだ。せっかくだから支援課のリーダーである君が
But that's the joke. The joke is that it's like an old school pre-GUI computer interface.
ね、ええ、わかりました。
それじゃあ席を変わるわね。
開発者であるこの僕に
I mean, depends on what it is.
ちゃんを任せられる男が
What?
改めて確かめさせてもらうよ。
Tio's #1 fan has logged online.
なんだか本音が聞こえてきたような。
結構な親バカみたいだね。わざわざ支援課に依頼してきたのって。
いやせっかくの勝負だしちょっと気合を入れただけさ。それじゃあ早速ゲームを始めてみようか。
Alright, okay. Info. It's a puzzle game where you control palm. Oh, okay, so it is Tetris. Alright. I'm not good at Tetris. It's probably been like... God, I don't even remember the last time I played Tetris. Like, it's probably been like a decade? Okay, so there's 4 different colored palms and a shining palm, making 5 types. Use the X and circle buttons to flip the palms as they fall down. Palms will stack from the bottom. Connect 3 matching palms together, excluding shining palms. To pop them, receive 1 CP for each palm popped. You earn bonus CP based on the timing. Shining palms disappear when the palm next to them disappear. Regardless of color, you'll get 100 CP for each shining palm you pop. When it rises above 100, you can use your S break to make an S craft. The higher your CP, the more effective your S craft will be. If the palms in the center rise to the top, it's game over. All right, sure. What? Okay. How do I make you go down fast? Like, oh, there it goes. Oh, yep. That's what I wanted to do. I know what I'm doing. I keep trying to hold X to make it go down. Okay. You know, not a big teddy boy, but we're kind of doing it. a little bit. Not really. At the very least, you don't have to like match them up in a line. I mean, it's not like regular. I mean, it's like it's not completely Tetris. It's just like a regular match 3, I guess. But it's kind of saying Tetris is like shorthand. I'll get blasted. Oh, I'll get blasted. Get absolutely destroyed. I don't know what this does, but hey, oh my god, we got one of those freaking, I don't know what happened, but I'm happy for it. I'm glad. How does it feel knowing that you're facing a true gamer? Legendary gamer status. Get hit with a whatever that is. Oh no. We've been ah! Stop. What? That's so bullshit.
負けてしまったか。
We were fucking destroying him and then we just lost instant. I'm so mad. I need to work on your game design, Roberts. Oh god, I just knocked my mic down.
なんだか結構ハマっちゃったみたいね。
I'm so mad.
はために見てた印象なんですけど、
Shit's unfair.
ロバーツ主任
Man entered a cheat code at the last
強
second.
くないのでは？
そうだね。開発者なのに強さ的には初心者の君と大して変わらないんじゃない？いや、さすがに手加減をしてくれたんじゃないか。レベルをある程度合わせない
I'm
と
fuming,
テスト
man.
にならなそうだし。
I'm really not, but
はい。こちら特務支援。
yeah, eat it, you little bee.
今のはいい勝負だったね。まさに歴史に残る大勝負。興奮し
If I hadn't turned on my freaking hacks at the end, I might have actually lost.
どうやら真剣勝負のつもりだったみたいだな。それでテストの結果はどうでした？
Test results? What are you talking about?
バッチリだよ。市内でやる分には目立ったラグもないし、通信
Oh, I feel like I got lagged, okay? I was like, we had nothing on our screen, and then we just instantly lost.
申し分ない大成功と言えるね。
そうですか。それは良かったです。
インストールしたベータ版は近いうちにリリース版にアップデートしておくよ。プログラムの配布が始まったら対戦できる人も増えていくだろう。いろんな人とアカウントを交換して存分に楽しんでくれると嬉しいよ。もちろん今日のリベンジもいつだって受け付けるからね。
I'm gonna rematch you IRL. We're gonna go over there, you're gonna be arrested, and then we're gonna beat you with Lloyd's Tompas over and over repeatedly
いやー、協力
until you regret your words and your deeds.
僕は別の仕事があるからこれで失礼するよ。
どういたしまして。また何かあったらいつでもご連絡ください。
ああ、そうするよ。それじゃあね。
なんとかうまくいったみたいだ。
お疲れ様。なんていうか主任らしい依頼だったわね。
そうだな。ともあれ、これからもこのゲームは楽しめそうだね。この際だからクロスベル1のポムットマスター
I
を
mean,
目指して
after being embarrassed like that, I think we have
い
to.
や、さすがにティオには絶対にかなわないだろうけど、でも仕事の合間に息抜きがてら練習くらいはしておいてもいいか
Yeah,
な。
especially since they shut the fishing guild down.
そうですね。
I want a rematch, damn it. No mercy. How you like them? How you like them apples, Roberts? I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Be gone, Charlatan. You fool. So maybe like we want to like say that's not how you do that. You want to like save your CP to get it as high as possible, so that you can activate your Uber hacks and just instantly defeat the bad guy. Because, I mean, it, like, completely... I mean, granted, I guess we do kind of have this, part up here. Do we have any green? I could use a green boy. Like a green boy, like a boy that's green. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is fun. See? It's perfectly fun. Get blasted? Take that, Robert, you little... Don't ever talk to me again.
こちらクロスベル警察です。それでは報告を受けたまわりますね。はい、お疲れ様でした。報告は以上ですね。ではまた依頼を出す。
Alrighty, I think that's probably going to be it for this video. Since, I think we're at like a little bit over an hour by now. Hope you don't mind watching over the building to pass the time. Woof! I guess next, what are we supposed to be doing? We have that thing to go check on the houses, and our other request is to find the girly, right, at the bakery. So we'll go do that in the next video. I'm actually Cheesy87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.